Hello my friends and welcome back to the Phoenix Project. It's episode 50 and I'm 50 of these. And we have a layer to clean out and then I guess we have another one to find over here. So let's get to work. Relatively important that I clean out these layers because that will enable New Jericho to love me, or at least not hate me. Kind of funny that I've never managed to get New Jericho's like of me over the 25% or whatever. I've done their first mission, but I've never gotten them to like me over 25% to get them to reveal their havens to me. Kind of funny, really. Okay. We have 2 scream towers right there. I believe that this is it here. Because I cannot stand down there. Alright, let's follow it back. Ugh, what a horrible path. Alright. I guess we should get to work.
Receiving loud and clear. Pushing on.
No time to lose.
Let's dash everybody forward
Ready
a little
for
bit.
action. Crunch time.
Dash, 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 I'm gonna step on the dash tonight, yeah. Ah, you're in the way. Right, I'm gonna take these idiots down.
Here.
Let's get the one that's further away. Do I need to use this? I guess so. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Man, he wasn't alerted by that? Really?
What's our plan?
I don't know how many enemies are around. Or even
No rest for the wicked.
even where they are. But you know what?
Crunch time.
We've covered a lot of distance here for free. Effectively for free. So, since the enemy is not yet
Ready for action.
aware of us, for reasons beyond my understanding. I'll leave that Terror Sentinel for my friend, the sniper, to deal with. I think we can just quietly move forward and recover.
Let me catch my breath.
So we got plenty of action points left to make a strike on the spawnery. Oh, I'm spotted. He is not alerted. But he is. He is not. He's just looking around.
I'm ready.
Arms online.
Okay. Dash. Alright, nice. Totally.
Receiving loud and clear.
Could totally just annihilate his ass. Stand by there.
What's our move? Here.
This is all about willpower management.
Arms online.
Hey, buddy. 60 damage, Iconocaust. Let's go. Is that necessary? Sure, why not? It's nice to feel completely safe. Oh man. Firephage weapons. Pretty good. Kick it into high gear. Oh, this tail has even less. See ya. Do you notice that? The rifle's got a frowny face on it.
Switching ammo.
That's hilarious. I've never noticed that before. For some reason, this boy has not been alerted, despite the fact that one of his mates has just been murdered in front of him. You know, it would be tempting to recover, actually.
Standing by.
But he is blocking the, he is blocking the way forward. What is the way forward? Basically, if I could break these rocks down, I could actually shortcut through there. Huh. That's some really awkward
Give me a sec.
place to get
Receiving
through.
loud and clear.
Oh, for crying out loud, I really hate this. Why can I not target him? So if I choose a normal shot, I can target him, but as soon as I choose Rage Burst... Oh, now it works. What an absolute farce that was. Oh well. Hi! Okay.
Recovering.
Where? Oh, okay.
On my way.
Just wait here. You've got jump jets. So next turn you can use them. Fly, my pretty, fly! I can cut through there, according to this.
Moving out.
Oh. Worm launcher.
Moving out.
I don't think he sees me. Right this second.
Heading out.
I hate layers. Such an all or nothing mission. It's just really obvious to me how easily it can go wrong. Especially with infinitely spawning enemies. Oh, he sees me. The worms are coming. Lol. Ah, more worms. Thank you for being target practice for my sniper.
Switching ammo. Right there.
Nothing says you made a big mistake. Like running in front of my sniper. I can do a double electric reinforcement here and actually just laugh off the flame worms. Because how fire damage works is it's fire damage minus armor. Every step you go through the fire. Well, of course, if you have tons of armor, you're not going to take any fire damage at all. So if I dash, I guess I'd have to dash here, and then I'd have to dash here, and then I'd have to dash here. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I would get up there. What do you mean there's no valid target? You, sir, are talking out of your boondoggle. Where is it? Is this another one of these ones where your dude doesn't step out properly unless you do this first? You know what? Just get in there.
Let's see now.
Hi! Oh, the trouble you are in.
Comms online.
Right, in the meantime... no real harm in doing this. Armor up so the worms can't hurt me. Even though I think I've killed most of them.
Receiving loud and clear. Target missed.
Wow, you suck. That's better.
What's our plan?
Yeah, nothing to do
Ready
there.
for action.
Let's have another dude nearby. Just in case something silly happens. Alright, we're good. I don't think the Pandorans can realistically do any damage to me when I've got 2 electric reinforcements running. You can launch all the fireworms you want. But they are not going to do anything to me. Oh, squid! Been a little while since we saw a squid. Okay. We're donezo. Let's get out of here. For some reason it wouldn't directly allow me to click him. That's okay. Oh! A frowny face. Assault rifle angry. Well, that was easy enough. I mean, what else is there to say? I'm using a high armor strategy that, you know, means that my guys realistically will never take much damage. Unless I do something stupid. Okay. You know, this guy could actually have some stuff. Why not? He's got the weight for it. Of course, my A-team are all using, like, targeting helmets. Which means that they could potentially be harmed by snipers and such, or I could reasonably expect damage to get in via the head if I'm not careful. Alright, this team must be tired now. Of course, we know there's enemies down here somewhere. But it's like I said before, what's the point in doing events? You can get resources, okay. But then you can get ambushed and potentially lose resources and people. Or you can unlock scavenger sites, which are really high risk for what you get out of them. So at this point, it's just like, if you're wise, you just don't do them. Ooh. Somewhere around here, there is another enemy base. Okay. You are cleared to rest. I'm hunting wabbits.
Haven destroyed. Research complete.
Alright, the Ugothian entity. The war against Earth is being waged by an alien entity who lives on a happy planet that only passes by 17,000 years. So it's the plot of Body Harvest, in case you haven't played that game on the N64. It was a really good game actually, Body Harvest on the N64. I'd never played a game quite like it before or after. And the plot of Body Harvest was that there was a moon. There was like a 9th planet in the solar system, and it passed Earth once every 1,000 years or something, and so when they passed by Earth, they attacked and farmed humanity for all it was worth. And you have to go back in time and try and prevent the farming, because by the time Earth gets technologically strong enough to fight back, it's already lost the war. So this is the plot of Body Harvest. Which is fair enough. Not many people are enough of a nerd to have played like thousands of niche games, but I have, so there we go. I know what you did, Phoenix Point. I know which plot you stole. Alright. We're gonna go
Finally,
blast
we
the
knew our
receptacle.
enemy. The Pandora virus was only a tool. It was the hand that wielded it that truly mattered. The creature we came to call the Ugothian entity. It was old, perhaps older than the solar system itself.
Probably
the
not.
ninth planet, it lay waiting. For thousands of years, it slept in the outer darkness. But when Yugoth's orbit approached the Earth, it expelled the seeds of our destruction. Its mind reached out, haunting our dreams, infesting our stories. Its ultimate purpose was to transform our world into its own.
Oh,
To
right.
recreate whatever long-lost abyss it had come from. Its creatures were already assembling a new body it could inhabit. And when they were done, when the Ugothian entity came to Earth, nothing could stand in its way.
That ain't happening. It's gonna be the Ugothian ruined. Oh, right. I still don't understand why New Jericho hates Sanhedrin so much. Other than there is a diametric opposition in that New Jericho is a totalitarian dictatorship led by one person with a strict military hierarchy, but much in the vein of many dictatorships. No one is about to eject him from the top of the pile and the people he selects from underneath him. And Sanhedrin sort of represents an idealistic and maybe somewhat naive, but ultimately the best part of humanity, which is basically arguing with each other and then coming to some sort of compromise out of the arguments. And in a wartime, that's not great because, you know, in a time of war, you need decisions made quickly by competent people to get critical things done to protect the safety of the group, as it were. But they're like a proper squabbly democracy, and just look at their bases, man. Their bases look really good. It's quite obvious that they are trying to, you know, that they're trying to create ideal cities for people to live in and all that kind of thing. But what I don't understand is, you know, usually you see both things represented in a single country. So you actually have a military in most countries that is a bit like New Jericho, and then you have the country that military, you know, protects, that is a bit like Sanhedrin. So why they don't get on so well, I'm not 100% sure. Because you think that they would. Or at least, you know, Sanhedrin would be very sympathetic to New Jericho's single-minded, you know, desire to slaughter Pandorans, even if they don't approve of their system of governance. And likewise, you can hardly say that Sanhedrin is in bed with the enemy. They too also slaughter Pandorans on sight. It's not like Anu, which, you know, the Disciples of Anu actually feels like a faction that is treacherous, that is in bed with the enemy, or potentially in bed with the enemy. Let's have a look at our research here. Moon mission! Alright, these must be the endgame researches. Let's make this our priority. This is quite obviously an endgame mission here. I was always going for the Sanhedrin ending anyway. It's quite a lot of research, so we have quite a lot of time to burn. Oh! That wasn't there before. That is gonna be our panda base. Ah! Oh, what a surprise. It's a panda base. Absolutely knew there was going to be one near this space that we lost. And it's great that we got rid of it, because their operating range slowly increases every hour. And you can see that the operating range is maybe just a few hours away from expanding enough to hit my base. And we know that there's one over here as well, in this area somewhere, and that the operating range is maybe starting to expand enough that it might start hitting these bases. Because it hit this one. It hit this one and this one. It might be this dot here. Potentially. I might potentially do a exploratory flyover and try and hunt down the other Pandoran base, but this one will do. Alright, I'm finally friendly with New Jericho again, just barely. Avoiding a war with them is quite important. Strangely, although New Jericho hates everybody, Anu has lost aggression against both factions. And Sanhedrin has lost a lot of aggression against Anu. For reasons I don't know why, but they have, so. Anyway, that's it for now. Next time, we're going to hammer this layer into the... well, it's a citadel, actually. We are going to hammer this citadel into the ground. Unfortunately, attacking all these panda bases is costing me a lot of materials for ammunition purposes. So I might need to find somewhere where I can trade my various resources for materials, because I've got loads of food and loads of tech. This New Jericho base actually would be good for a trade. Potentially there's bases around here that I can trade. Yeah, here and here. Makes sense. Let's just start this guy on his journey here. We can hop around and pick up materials here, pick up an extra soldier here, pick up more materials here, and then fly back and train up. I think the Citadel will be a reasonably easy mission, especially with 8 guys. But we'll see. And yeah, the only other thing to do is to head over here and look for... There's definitely another panda base around here somewhere, which we can take down. In the meantime, we've got these endgame researches underway, which I could potentially, as I said before in previous episodes, I could just burn time. I could just waste time and just let the panda attack, while I make concerted efforts to just get these researches done, basically, and step into the end game. I'm still slightly concerned that this base has got no soldiers in it. But since it's surrounded by havens, I'm pretty sure I would know if a Panda base was started operating next to it. Unless it appeared on one of these islands or something. I'm not 100% sure that they can appear in the mist, though. Sorry. I'm not 100% certain that they can appear where there isn't mist. As in, I think these mist repulsors will actually stop them from spawning next to my stuff. It's also funny that New Jericho builds these satellites, which apparently is meant to enable them to attack Panda bases, but I've never seen them do so. I never get a notification that New Jericho has destroyed some Panda base somewhere. So anyway, those are my thoughts for now. That is it for now, and join me next time for the Citadel and a bit of cleaning up. We'll go from here to here, rest, and then go over here and see if we can hunt down the other Panda bases that I am vaguely aware of. Pumping the index down to single digits in the end game. The amount of YouTubers that finish at like 70 or 80% on the cusp of losing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why other YouTubers' results are so different to mine, other than maybe whenever they take a loss they save and reload to the point that the algorithm is generating ridiculous missions for them, and then they don't want to fight any fights because they're a total pain in the ass. Or maybe like me, they get bored and they're not willing to do all the fights, basically, to stay on top of them. And so it spirals out of control. Whatever the reason. I will see you guys next time. I just had to get that stuff off my chest, really, but yeah. Next time.